Hello everyone. In this navigation session of T24 Classic, we will learn about T24 functions. These functions are very useful for daily business operation. We got list of functions that you can see on the screen. So you must have seen many of the function in our earlier session, like how to view and how to authorize the record. But we are going to see all these functions one by one. So in our list, we got first function for viewing. So to use any function, first we need to write application name. After that, we need to provide a space and function name. After that, after one space, we need to write record ID. For example, if I have to view any customer, I will write first customer, that is our application name. So we can use abbreviation here, or if you want, you can use full name of application space as for viewing and customer record ID. So this is how you can see. This is in view mode. We can't edit any of the record here. So if I will type Control F, I will go to next page. After that, Control F, another page. So you can see we got total three pages, and this is how we can view the record. So in S mode, if I'm opening customer using S function, that is only for seeing, not for the edit. So you can see here function name, that is C. Now I will come out and I will use another function called I. This is used for a new record or modify existing record. So first of all, I will try to modify this record. So I will try to add some country here. I will make some changes. So I'm just putting 9.1. So as I want to change, I want to add new country. So I'm just putting, so this field number is 9.1. We have multi-value field here. That's why we got one dot and one. We can add a 9.2 as well, 9.3 as well. But that is a multi-value. We'll talk later in some different session. But as of now, I'm typing 9.1 so that I can add it here. So the time 9, I will put 9.1 and enter. So you can see our cursor is moved to this position. I can type country. I can add country here as a USA. So the time when I entered, this line got highlighted. And now I will commit this record. So you already know how to commit. To commit, you have already seen our previous lecture. So to commit any record, we need to type Control and V, enter. So this been validated here, and we got some override message. Have you received introductory document? So I can make it Y or N. So, so this is how this records got updated. Now, if I will open, it's ask if you see instruction here, it's for awaiting ID. So I will put the same ID, 100, 400. So So you can see if I'm opening this record, this field is being highlighted. It means this change has been added. And as this record is, if you see the status of record, so Control plus E, so I'm at end. So record is in INAU status, means input is unauthorized. So it means we need to authorize the record. So how to authorize? To authorize any record, we need to use authorize the record and A. I will tell you, but as you know, it's a maker and checker concept. So if I have created this record with this user ID, then I will have to have another ID to authorize this record. So I got another session opened here. I will open it here and I will put A and record number 100 400 and enter. So this is how I'm authorizing here because I have used a function, that's why it's been authorized now. You can see here. And to authorize any record, you will have to see all pages. Then only you will able to authorize. You will not able to authorize any record in page number 1. You will have to go through all pages. So this is, you can see here, status is INAU, and if I have to authorize, I will type Control V, enter, then it's been authorized. So I have applied another function. I typed S, so this has been changed to customer C, and I will type here. So you can see the record's been authorized now. I can't see record status is been authorized. And cur number is the number of count that says like how many times this record's been updated. So this is a third time this record's been updated. Previously somebody has updated it for 2 times, and one more time we have updated today. That's why it's count 3. So I hope you understand how to authorize record. To authorize record, we need to type a function and input record. Now I will tell how to create new record. So if I have to create customer here, so you need to type customer, insert I and enter. And if I, because customer must have auto start ID, so we need to type Control F here. So it will create another new number, and after that we need to fill all these information to create new record. So I'm not spending time to creating new record for now. I'm just telling you how to use input. So you need to type here mnemonic. So mnemonic can be alternate name of the customer. For example, let's say like shortcut. You need not to type customer code because it's like very difficult to remember customer code that is numeric. So you can give it some pet name here. That should be unique in entire system. So that's called mnemonic, and after that's other fields, sort name, street address, country. All these information you will have to fill one by one. So for now, I'm just ignoring this. I'm just coming out. So you understand how to. So input can be used to insert new record or modify existing record. Now I will tell you how to copy record. For example, if I have to create new user for system, so what I will do, I will take any existing user and I will copy all the data from that user and I will create new one. So to copy any records, I can use one table called user, and I will open record in edit mode. That's why I will use I, and I will type input input. So this is one ID that I want to copy for our new user. So I will tell you how can we do this. I will type after doing this, I will do Control U and enter. So it's if you see instruction, it's waiting for ID. I will type here our copy function and enter. So you can see it's been copied now. And now I will give new ID for my, so I can give some test AB and enter. So you can see user IDs got changed to test AB. I can give some name here. I can give name. How can I give? I will type 1 so that I can edit this field. And I will put enter. I will give some sign on name and I will commit this record. Some start date profile we need to give. It should be today's date. So I can give 2022 to 0114. So control V int. So you can see transactions is completed now. So if I will see in user and if I would have to see if record has been created or not, so I can see an exception. So you can see this one record that we have created and that is currently on INAU status. So it means I need to log in this through another user and I will have to authorize this. So I got another one here. So I will go there, user exception, and I need to authorize this 1 second. So I will type 2 here. So our cursor is here at second record and I will type A and control V enter. So we have opened this record. Now if I will try to commit this in first page, I will get error. See, I'm getting message you haven't seen all pages. This is what I'm getting. So it means I will have to view all pages. So either I can type control E or I can go one by one all pages through all pages. So once I've been to last page, it means I have already validated all fields. Means there may be situation where user has made some mistake and so I'm supposed to, because I'm a checker, so I'm supposed to view all fields and then only I should authorize. That's why we have to view all pages. So I'm just typing here, I'm just committing this record. You already know how to commit. To commit, we need to type Control V and enter. So you can see transactions completed and I need to go out. I can see record now. So this is how we have created our new user. This is our sign on name. We can log in using this ID. And first time default password will be 123456 and it will prompt you to change the password. And this is password validity, means if every first up from 1st March every 6 months on day 1. So every time this will the password will expire on this frequency and you will have to change the password. This is profile start date, that is today's date, and this is end date. And this is start time, the time when it will start. These are some default value, those are as per earlier profile. That user has access of these many companies, default companies model bank, this one. So this is how we can create user. So you learn how to create user here and as well as you learn how to do copy. And now we will see validate or verify record. So at the time I will show, I am just thinking for some conditions where I can validate this. So this is like when your record will be logged, then only we can use this function. I will create one situation where I will try to keep my record in logged condition. So take an example where you are creating a new customer record, and new customer record. Just mind its number, it's a 111715, and you are just creating one record here, and suddenly by accidentally you can say you close this, you filled some of information and accidentally you close this screen. So at this situation your record will be locked. So how to verify this, how to open this? So you have one table called record dot log. So you will find all active record logs here. So if I will type L here, so you can see that record that was accidentally closed is here, 111715. So to release the record, you need to type here 1. So your pointer is here now, and you need to type V and enter and control V. So you got your record here, and now you have to validate this. So at the time when I typed control V, it's in verify status now, and I need to come out here. So if you want to see the same record, so this record is open now. You can continue your operation. Might be, I guess we missed some information here, but this is what the number that we can use. So as we were creating new record, and for example, if you were trying to modify something and in between you close this, then you may get all information because that is existing record. But as we were creating new record, that's why we missed some information here. Or if I did something wrong, I don't know. But this was the record number that you can continue typing again. So I hope you understand how to verify record. Now we will see how to reverse record. So if you have some fund transfer that you did by mistake, so you can reverse the fund transfer. For example, if I have some, I will get list of fund transfer. And if I want to reverse any fund transfer transaction, I can reverse it. So if I will type it here R and control V, so you can see here fund transfer reverse. So these are some fund transfer was done by someone. I'm just going to reverse it. So control V enter. So it's been done. This must be in INAU status. If you see this, if I will copy and I will type that fund transfer number. Might be I typed something wrong. So FT in exception list we can see. Sorry, FT exception list. So this one is the record in reverse status R and AU, and it says today's date. So we will have to authorize this because it's in R and AU status. So if you want to view this, so this is what reverse unauthorized. So we will authorize this first. So I will open another session. So I'm authorizer, so I can log in through inputter now. So FT authorized and that number, sorry, I need to have this FT number, so I can copy it using control and insert, and I can paste it here. How can you paste? Through, you can paste through, uh, if you will right click here, it will give you. So to authorize, you need to go all pages, or you can go directly to control E. So you can see reverse unauthorized. So I'm just going to, because I'm already authorized here, because I have already used A earlier while putting this. So I can validate this control V, enter. So it's been authorized now. So if you see how would, so once the record is reverse, then it will move to history file. So how you will see history file, this is one of our requirement here, search from history record. So if you want to see any records in a history file, you need to type ft l comma l, enter. So this is history file, and if I'm typing control V, you can select any of this feature here with the help of reference number or ID. So if I'm trying to select through ID, I'm just typing control V, enter here. So you can see our record 97 here. We got these two entries for that record moved to our history file here. This is history file, default history reels. So I think you understood how to see history file. We'll go see in details. So you have seen how to reverse the record, how to delete record. So one thing I would like to tell you, we can't delete any live record. We can only delete records those are in unauthorized status. So for example, if you try to delete any existing record, you can't. Unauthorized record missing. So it says means unauthorized record. We don't have any unauthorized record for 1400. So to I will tell you how can we delete this. So if you find any unauthorized transaction, for example, in customer, if I'm trying to find any unauthorized record here, to find any unauthorized, you need to type E exception, and this is one record. So this is not live record. This is your record that is not authorized. Means live record will be remain as it is, but if somebody has did some changes, and because of those changes, if that record is in INAU status, so if I will delete this, then this changes will be no valid. Means these changes will be reverted. Means there will be no any version. You can say that that change version will be deleted. So if I have to delete this, I can delete this record here, 111625. You delete work of another operator, yes. Because might be this record was not created by me. That's why this was created by someone else. Inputter was this. So I'm just going to delete this. So if you see here, this record will be disappear now. You can't see that record. That's been disappeared now. So you can't delete live record. You can only delete records. Those are in INAU status. Means those if those records are not authorized, those records are unauthorized queue, then only you can delete those records. List live records. So if you want to see the list of all live record, we can, for example, if I want to see all live records in fund transfer module, so these are the list of all records here. Similarly, if you want to see all live records in account, so these are the list of accounts. You can see control F like this. And if you have to come out, just type Q. So if you need to see all exceptions, list all exceptions. So you have already seen that. Means to see all exception, you need to type E here. So E, it means it's for the customer modules, USTOMER. E means it will give me the list of all exceptions. So you can see here, all these records are unauthorized currently. Those are those are pending for authorization. So similarly, you can see others applications exception list here. Sorry. So all these users, those are an exception list. Similarly, you can see exceptions for fund transfer. These are exceptions for fund transfer. So I hope you understand how to see exceptions. Search from history file. You have already seen this. I will tell you again. For example, if you have to search in user history file, enter. So you can, these are some options you can give him. For example, classification. So if I have to select some field number 3 equal to I and T, enter and control V. So it will give me list of all records where we have field number 3 is equal to I and T. I will show you again. For example, if I have to check all the customer whose language is English. So I know for English we have code called 1. So I can give some condition here. For example, for so field number 4 language equal to 1 and enter. So you can see language equal to 1 and now I will type control V, enter. So these are all customer where we have language 1. So if you want to verify any of them, so I will type 1 and S, control V, enter. So you can see language is 1. And it gives us detail of the history. We are searching history, so what was the changes and what the changes was made in last version. So I hope you understand how to see search from history records. Now we will see live records. So this is like search means like it's a form of inquiry also you can see. For example, if I have to see the same customer in live like this, so you can see selection fields live file. And earlier you have must have seen. I will go back to again history one. Just give me 2 minutes. Customer L colon L. So it's a history. Selection fields with history. But if I'm not using semicolon in between both L, it means it will search in live. But if I'm doing like this, it means it will search in history. This is difference. You can see here. selection field in history file. But if I do without semicolon, then it will search in live file here. So the same way, if you want to see here, target sector. So if I have to see field number 23 equal to 1000 like this, and control V. So we got two record where we have target, where we have, I guess we search for field number 4. So you can see here sector is 1000. So we have only two records in live. So this is how you can search different criteria here. If I have to see live records in search in account file, live file, then we can do. For example, if I need to search where category is the type of account. If we have category 1000, 6000. So 2 equal to 6000. Control V. So, so we got only one saving account here. So category is for saving account. 6000 is for saving account. So we have some other things also. Equal, not equal, less than, greater than, less than equal, greater than equal, and this is for range, and this is not in range. So LK and UL, I don't know. I can't remember this as of now. So you can see here customer equal to this. So I hope you understand how to search in live records. One more thing, if you want to see how to use range. So for example, in the same example of category, so if I am putting 2